guys, today I'm going to show you how to put on first position tapes for the cello. And all you're really going to need is some decorate and repair tape, Scotch brand apparently. I prefer white just because it looks a little bit more professional. I like to cut the strips pretty wide because whenever we're pressing the pad of our finger down, it ends up being about this width, and I think that this is probably about the right size. This is what I usually use for beginners. First things first, always make sure that your instrument is in tune. Let me check mine to make sure that mine are in tune. First play A and D. Once you know that your instrument is in tune, then you can go ahead and put on first finger tape. So first finger always goes a whole step above your open string. And so if this is open A, a whole step above is going to be B finger 1. A half step above would be B flat. But since we want B natural, we have to play a whole step above. This is where first position starts. So we place the tape kind of in the general area where we think that is. We slide it under all 4 strings, and we lightly, very gently place it where we think it should go. Make sure it's straight. Looks pretty good. Face it away from you to make sure that it is perfectly parallel to the ground, so it's not all crooked and whatnot. That looks pretty good. Once you're happy with the placement on the A string, then it should follow all of the other strings. It would be in tune as well. But just check to make sure, because if it's slightly crooked, then of course it would alter the intonation on the other strings, so just double check. So once you're happy with it, you just press down on the sides, make sure that it's all set and good to go, and that is first finger. I really like the width of this tape. I find that if I cut it perfectly into thirds, it's just the absolute perfect size. So I don't know exactly, this tape is so old. I don't know exactly where I bought it. I think actually my first teacher bought it for me. So I'm gonna try to find a link for you online, and yes, I will do my best. This is not going as smoothly as I thought it would. Okay. Some people prefer to only put finger 2 or finger 3 and not actually put both fingers. It's really up to you. For beginners, I prefer to put both down so that they can see the spacing of, okay, like here's 1, 2, 3, and 4, but it's really up to you. Finger 2 is of course a half a step above finger 1. Here's finger 1, B natural on the A string. Half a step above that, finger 2 is C natural. Okay, so I'm going to slide again under here. There we go. And I think I did it crooked because that was sounding flat. Again, I pull it away from myself. Straighten it out. Test it out on all the strings, sounds pretty good, so I flattened on the sides, and there you go. Finger 3, again, is a half a step above finger 2. So I'm going to do the same thing. I usually end up putting them a little bit flatter than I intend to, so I'm going to just go ahead and do that. Fourth finger, half a step above finger 3. Woohoo! Slip this under her. Finger 4. Looking pretty good. At least, no, we're not. Of course not. So just test it out, play around on it, make sure that everything feels right. None of the tapes are popping up in strange places such as that. That happens when tape gets old. Also, these do require maintenance. As you play, sometimes they'll slip around just from pressure being put on them, and they'll just slide around. Be sure to change them out every once in a while. Plus, that's just kind of gross because dirt gets stuck on them, and that's disgusting. If you have any questions, comments, please leave them in the comment section below. As always, I hope this video helps.